One of the most profound experiences that I've had in my life took place when I was turning 18. Many of my friends decided to go off after high school studying different kinds of topics of their interest, right? From accounting to becoming a lawyer, becoming a doctor, whatever it might be. I don't give a fuck really. And I don't think that they do either. Anyhow, that's a different story. I wanted to do the most challenging, both mentally and physically, type of thing that I could potentially think of. At that time, it was mandatory. So I wanted to do the most brutal thing that I could think of. So the Arctic Ranger Division sits more or less above the Arctic Circle in the very most northern part of Sweden. I wanted to become an Arctic Ranger. See, I, at that state, had already been working out. I felt like I was pretty strong in the gym. I was playing basketball. We were the #1 team in the entire Nordic region. So we were doing pretty fucking good. And I thought at that state that I had a lot of life experience. I had been abroad once with a friend of mine. I had just finished high school. I had started to work out. I felt fit. I started to attract women or girls at that time. So I felt pretty fucking good in life. Well, I got humbled real fucking fast. First and foremost, you have 300 kids on a train ride from Stockholm heading up north to a place called Arvidsjaur. That alone humbles a lot of us. Out of those 300, I think within the first month, at least 50 or 60 of them had already been dropping out. Arriving in a beautiful part of Sweden, yet very unforgiving, humbles you tremendously. It wasn't necessarily that our instructors were super harsh on us or anything like that, no. They know that when we are food deprived, sleep deprived, water deprived, and overall like physically exhausted and mentally drained, we are getting humbled by the second. Either by them, by our own current level of existence, or by nature. Because you see, in the very northern part, in January, the sun never comes above the horizon. It is pitch black and fucking cold as hell, okay? Another story to that is that I don't ever want to see snow again. Hence, I live in Miami. But my point of this story is that when I graduated, after 18 months of all kinds of forms of physical, mental type of training, I also grew as a person. Spiritually, I evolved. And ever since that day, I have been wanting to explore more about who the fuck I am. I wanted to explore my mental capacity, my physical capacity. What can I do with my existence? Therefore, I have always tried to push myself outside of both physical standards, mental standards, and also want to do that for others. Because I come to realize like we have been put in a box of thinking that fitness is going to the gym 2 to 3 times per week, isolating our body into different kinds of muscle groups, and doing sets and reps to enhance the symmetrical physique of our existence. I don't believe in that. I want us to become savages, becoming well-rounded machines, utilizing this advanced vessel, most likely the most advanced vessel roaming on this planet right now. So therefore, any type of message that you see coming from me or any type of videos of me performing certain types of training methodology that I have fallen in love with, all stems from a constant exploration of oneself. I want you to be able to look upon different tools and see, hey man, I have never tried that before. Let's see and explore how the fuck that feels and what it can do for me. To me, a savage is an open-minded and open-hearted individual, not scared of contrast, because we realize that contrasts actually makes life.